Pain isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it could be the sign you've been waiting for to level up your life. Sounds crazy, right? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel of Jack's Flow, where we embrace the mantra focus, learn, overcome and win. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jack, and my purpose here is to help you by talking about daily struggles, human psychology and personal growth. All applied to geek and nerdy culture, manga, anime, video games and a little bit of music. If you are the kind of person who wants to constantly improve and discover more and more things related to the topics I cover regularly, I invite you to subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any future updates. It's free and you can always change your mind at any time. The episode is divided into chapters so you can move around at will to listen to the passages that interest you most. So grab a snack, get cozy and let's get started! Chapter 1. Understanding pain. When we think of pain, we usually think of something to avoid, something that stops us in our tracks. But what if I told you that the pain is actually your greatest motivator? The key to unlocking something better in your life? I know this sounds insane, especially if you are someone who's been running from pain their whole life. But stick with me. Pain is a message. It's your brain or body telling you that something is not right. It's not something to fear, but something to listen to. Pain is your life's way of saying, hey, you need to make a change. Let's break this down. Imagine you're walking barefoot on the beach, feeling the cool sand between your toes. Life's good, right? Then you step onto a hot cement and your feet start to feel like they're burning alive. What's that pain telling you? It's simple. It's telling you to either move faster or change direction. In Evil West, our hero, Jesse, faces relentless waves of enemies. Every battle causes him pain, but with every injury he's forced to adapt, change his strategy and fight smarter. It's the same in life. Pain forces us to change, to improve. Chapter 2. Pain as a motivator. Here is where it gets interesting. Most people see pain as something to escape. But what if you reframe it? What if you started seeing pain as the universe, or your body, telling you that you are not where you're supposed to be? Take a second to think about your own life. Ever felt that back pain after sitting too long? Or maybe you have felt the mental exhaustion of overthinking things? That's your body's way of saying, hey, you are not living your life the way you should. Think of Jesse from Evil West again. He doesn't just push through the pain. He uses it to get better, to become stronger, to keep going no matter the odds. Pain isn't his enemy, it's his teacher. Just like how the game's battle teach Jesse new skills, your daily struggles can teach you how to evolve. Chapter 3. The emotional pain we overlook. But hey, pain isn't just physical. There's emotional pain too, I know. That nagging feeling that something isn't right in your life, whether it's in your job, relationship or mental well-being. It's easy to push it aside and ignore it. But that's like ignoring your health bar running low in a game. In Evil West, if Jesse ignored the damage done to him during combat, he would get overwhelmed and die. But instead, he listens, adapts and finds a way to heal. Emotional pain works the same way. If you ignore it, it piles up, but you face it head on, it shows you where change is needed. Are you stuck in a job you don't like? Are you in a relationship that doesn't make you feel fulfilled? That emotional pain is telling you to shift gears, to take action. and just like Jesse, it's on you to use that pain to your advantage. Chapter 4. The fear of change. So why don't we act on these signals? Why do we ignore the pain? One big reason is fear. It's scary to make changes, to leave behind what's familiar, even if it's hurting us. In Evil West, Jesse is constantly faced with terrifying situations. Yet, instead of covering, he pushes forward because he knows that in order to survive, he has to move past the fear and adapt to this environment. That's how we should approach emotional and intellectual pain. It's the same fear that holds us back from change. We stay in relationships that drain us, in jobs that don't excite us anymore, and in mindsets that hold us captive, all because the unknown feels worse than the pain we're already experiencing. But you have the power to change. You just have to stop letting fear dictate your next move. Chapter 5. The turning point. And here's the crazy thing about pain. If you ignore it long enough, it only gets worse. It doesn't just stay the same. Eventually, it will start to show up in every part of your life, like a game boss that gets stronger the longer you leave it unchecked. Maybe you felt it, that constant anxiety at work, the emotional toll of staying in the wrong relationship, or that intellectual frustration of feeling stuck in life. It all starts to bleed into other areas, like in Evil West, where enemies keep coming harder and faster as the game progresses. Pain escalates where we ignore it. But just like Jesse, you have the choice to face it heads on. Pain is your cue to step up your game. It's time to level up. Chapter 6. Taking action. When you feel that pain, whether it's in your body, your mind, or your heart, it's time to act. Listen to it, learn from it, and make it necessary changes. Don't wait for the truck to hit you. Take the hint before the universe has to throw a massive obstacle your way. Think of it like the feather, the brick, and the track. At first, the universe gives you a little nudge, the feather, then a bigger nudge, the brick, and if you still don't listen, it slams you with a full-on track of pain. Trust me, you don't want to get hit by that track, by personal experience. So, what's your next move? The beauty of pain is that it forces you to ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? That's when the real change happens, so stop ignoring the signals. Like in Evil West, you can't win by running from your enemies. You have to face them head on. Pain isn't the enemy. It's your ally, your greatest motivator, and your guide to personal growth. Whether it's physical pain or the emotional pain of dissatisfaction, it's all a message. A signal telling you to change direction and level up. Listen to that pain. Use it. Let it teach you the lesson you need to move forward. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more cheeky personal growth content, and share this episode with a friend who needs a boost in their journey. Remember to tag me on social media if you're journaling or mapping out your future. It's always awesome seeing your progress. Let's build all together this community, leveling up together every single day. As always, focus, learn, overcome, and win. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep leveling up. See you on the next quest.